Just remember, this is commentary. Multiple minds hearing multiple messages. The message that I get from this video is the message that I got. I'm not trying to force my view on to nobody, but I'm just giving my opinion. If I'm wrong in my opinion, make sure you hit the comment section and you say something. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm just gonna believe any and everything that you say. I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna analyze, take it in, and if it's something that's valid and I feel like, man, I didn't see it from that perspective, then I'm willing to take that and change my perspective. This is the whole point of this channel. No disrespect, straight love. Podcast and commentary. Multiple minds hearing multiple messages. And I'm back with another video. Today, we're gonna be reacting to Charleston White again. I know it was a few people asked for that, so I'm gonna get back into it. So Charleston White, the title reads, Charleston White on Gucci Mane asking rappers to stop dissing the dead. He can change the narrative. So we're gonna watch this video, we're gonna see what we feel about it, and just remember, this is commentary. Multiple minds hearing multiple messages. The message that I get from this video is the message that I got. I'm not trying to force my view on to nobody, but I'm just giving my opinion. If I'm wrong in my opinion, make sure you hit the comment section and you say something. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm just gonna believe any and everything that you say. I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna analyze, take it in, and if it's something that's valid and I feel like, man, I didn't see it from that perspective, then I'm willing to take that and change my perspective. This is the whole point of this channel. No disrespect, straight love. Other than that, let's get into the video. Cause I don't know if that got copyright, any of that stuff, so I'm gonna just take that off.
I really want your thoughts as far as Gucci Mane just recently dropped a song called, Dissing the Dead, where he recognizes himself for dissing the dead, and he's apologizing when he feel like he's at the epicenter of this whole thing where people start, way before Tuka was getting talked about, he was on that way before, and he kind of started something.
And if you think about it, Gucci was doing a lot of crazy stuff back in the day, so I do believe Gucci could have been like one of the first people to actually do this. And you have to pay attention, a lot of these younger rappers today, a lot of them may have been influenced by Gucci Mane, artists like Boosie and stuff like that. I'm not sure if Boosie really did it. I listen to Boosie a lot, and I listen to Gucci, but you have to understand, these young rappers, they did grow up, they did listen to that music, so Gucci could have influenced all of them Chicago artists to start talking about Tuka and stuff like that.
And now he's trying to stop it. And even we talked about it. Can you revert back? Can he use this platform to revert back?
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts?
Big Gucci, somebody like him, he can change the narrative. Now, I want people to take note. Boy, you see what a good woman will do for you?
Man, talk about it.
Yeah. You see what a good woman, you see how this man evolving, homie, you see how this nigga evolving?
Oh, yeah.
The old retarded Gucci. Boy, I'm telling you, man, that nigga used to, man, I ain't never liked that nigga till now. I want to say the right thing, because he said something very profound, and I think he about to start something.
So before he get too far, I do want to speak on what he just said about what a good woman does for you. If you don't have a good woman in your corner, you cannot even understand this. A good woman in your corner can really change your life. And I'm not saying that every man needs to go out here and get a woman. Like, nah, some of y'all, y'all not ready to be in a relationship or have a good woman at the moment. And yeah, some of y'all really just ain't at the place right now. But you have to realize a great woman can do a lot for you, and she can really help you out. And once you find a woman like that that's really gonna stand by you and expect more and better from you, it's gonna change everything in your life. And I kind of do believe that this woman is a good woman, and she has motivated Gucci to do something way different, because Gucci, he was on some crazy stuff back in the day. Like, when I used to listen to Gucci, watch videos, man, Gucci was wild. He don't act like the way he used to act. He a lot better.
Just to stop something. Yeah, he can change it, homie.
All right, there you go.
Yeah,
there you go. I trust him.
Yeah,
I trust him.
can change it.
Now, you were very vocal about the Russia-Ukraine war last time we sat down.
Before you go any further, let me say that Gucci Man really killed somebody.
Yes.
And I remember y'all asking me a question a couple interviews ago about him making a mention of ghosts in his house. He made it in a song, but he got ghosts in his house, and people were making it seem like, or it could have been taken as if he was still dissing. And I said, nah, nigga, he might really got ghosts in his house. Nigga, when you kill somebody, them demons don't go away.
And that could very much well be true. You know what I'm saying? I've never killed nobody, so I don't know. That man could be seeing somebody. You know, you could kill somebody, they can hunt you the rest of your life. We just don't know. Only people that kill can actually tell you that. So
they forever live with you. When you go to sleep at night, you might see their face sometime.
When
So if you paying close attention, you watching a man go from not having no empathy to having some empathy. You can't go forward in life, homie, and you done kill somebody. You cannot be cold toward that dead life. Even though that person dead, the dead is dead. What make the dead still living is his loved ones, the pain, the hurt that still reside in their hearts. So if nothing else, nigga, you owe something to them.
I heard this saying one time, you still alive until your name dies. When your name dies, then you're fully dead. I'm not saying that's the truth, but that was something that somebody said to me, and I was like, man, that's crazy.
So when people be hearing me say, man, he's saying fuck King Von, man, them people ain't holding on to King Von. Them people holding on to whatever his name is. When he come back to his neighborhood, he ain't Von. When they come back here, they ain't Yellow Breezy. They whoever they, you see what I'm saying? He ain't Mo 3, he Melvin. He Melvin. He ain't Mo 3, he little Melvin. He only Mo 3, y'all. So, the family, homie, the dead person is dead. Their life is gone, they can't feel nothing. You cannot be, you are not punished for saying nothing bad about a dead person. Nigga, you are held accountable for what you do to the living, your neighbor.
And it's true, like, when somebody dead, they dead. But you can't be punished about people that's living. And the thing is, we hold so much respect on things that are dead. Well, I'm not even gonna say things, well, people that are dead. But we can't even respect the people right next to us while they living. And then we wonder why our society is the way it is.
And that's where the hip-hop culture have flipped somewhere. They would disrespect the living with the drop of a dime, but they would not disrespect the dead. That's a backwards demonic mindset. That's some Halloween shit. That's some Halloween shit, homie. The instructions is to love thy brother, love thy neighbor. It ain't no instructions for the dead. You ain't even supposed to build a statue. You ain't even supposed to put a dead on a shirt. Nigga, when the dead is gone, you ain't supposed to have no worship for that. But we worship this culture, this genre worship the dead, like the devil worshipers, like the old punk rockers. It's the only genre that does that. But it's the only genre where people die. This has to be poison.
And why worship your partner when they dead, when you can try to influence them to do something positive to keep them alive? Do you really care about these people if you don't try hard to keep them alive? A lot of y'all only care about these people when they die. That's just like people, you got females that get on the phone, they'll argue with their mama all day. If you, I hate you, this, and that. And then as soon as her mama die, now you regret all of those hateful things that you said. You know what I'm saying? Start loving the people while they're alive. We got to start caring about people more. Let's stop worshiping the dead and start loving the living while they're here.
So to hear Gucci say that, homie, I think we changing something in hip hop.
Yeah, I think just months ago, him and on the verses, him versus Jeezy, he had said, I'm smoking on I forgot his name.
That was a year ago.
That was a year ago.
That was a year ago.
That's when people are kind of upright. It's like, man, you just said that on national.
Well, that's what I'm telling y'all, homie. Then he come back and make a song, say, I think I got ghosts in my house. Man, if these niggas talk, come on.
So with that, even though it was a year ago, stuff like that, you have to understand that people's minds can change. And we have to realize that. Let's stop acting like people cannot change. You can change within a year, a few months. It doesn't matter the time limit. You could say something messed up yesterday and somebody can pull you to the side and talk to you and really break you down and change your whole perspective on one thing that you were saying that was messed up yesterday and change you today. Let's stop acting like what people said a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago is. We gotta stop that. People can change.
Just pay attention. Shit, I'm sharp enough to pay attention.
There you go.
But other than that, man, make sure y'all get down to the comment section. Make sure you share your opinion, stuff like that. I really want to hear y'all opinion, what y'all got to say. But other than that, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get my future videos. More videos coming soon. And if you want to hear me react to Charleston White even more, make sure you get down there in that comment section and you say that. Other than that, man, y'all have a good day and be easy.